What is up, Kliqpod Nation? Give me a second. It's absolutely horrible. Oh, all right. Maybe that's a little bright. Yeah, that's better. A little bit. With that being said, man, we are going live tonight with our Monday Night Raw review because here in about 45 minutes, I will actually be heading over to Twitch to stream live. I'm really excited about that. Hopefully, you guys can hear what the hell I'm saying right now because I just don't know. But with that being said, what happened tonight? First off, I want to give a shout out to the ladies. You guys are doing big things, man. Give a shout out to the ladies. Cool. Volume's working. But you guys are doing big things, man. Mae Young Classic actually starts tomorrow, Wednesday, which is super exciting, man. Last year's was excellent. Can't wait till they finally till they finally view it, or till we can finally view the Mae Young Classic. Really excited. I know it's going to be another amazing tournament. Huge shout out to the woman I want to win it, Sienna the Savage, aka Allison Kay. I love this woman. That is hopefully my future wifey one day, if I may be so lucky. But with that being said, man, how was tonight's show? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. It sucked. Okay, so tonight we seen the Roman agenda as usual. What's new, man? Yeah, this was absolutely horrible, man. Shout out to Deuces 2K. Agreed, man. This was a shit show, man. This was absolutely horrible. Once again, we're pushing the Roman agenda. We all know where this is headed. Thank God we'll finally get this strap on Roman. Once again, sorry about this lighting. We're doing it right here because I'm streaming right after. But, man, it's so... Yo, shout out to Deuces, man. Talking it up tonight. Love it. He says, I'm sick of the Roman, Bailey, and Sasha and Brock. Yup. What would you do if Brock wins? Shit, man. If Brock wins, dude, I say we riot. To be honest, man, I just want to get this fucking belt on Roman and let's progress and get somewhere else, man. Brock having this belt and us just getting these repeated Roman, it's just nonsense, man. It's so done. It's so over. I'm over it, man. I am with you, Deuce. I don't know if you're a first-time viewer or whatnot, but I've been over the Roman agenda. I actually wanted to get it started at Money in the Bank so we could just get it finished and done. We had to wait till SummerSlam. Not only that, man, I want to talk about you bringing up Sasha and Bailey. They have absolutely ruined these two ladies, man. I have such high regards for these two women. They have put on some of the best matches we've ever seen. Right now, they're in one of the shittiest storylines we have ever seen, man. It was so good when they were finally going at each other. We were seeing a little bit of heel Bailey. Everything was looking so nice. Instead, we get it thrown in reverse and we go backwards. What the hell is going on? I am not looking forward to SummerSlam. I was hoping they would start to break these two up again, but it doesn't look like we're anywhere close to that. With us knowing here in the future sometime they will have a women's tag team belt, that is who I look to see to be the first women's tag team champions. Which is touche for them, but they could do so much better just staying solo and having a perfect storyline together. Whew. Man, it is tough. Tonight's show was so tough, man. It's funny, out of the 7 title defenses Roman has been in 4 of them. I know, man, and that's what's so disappointing because you have great competition out there, and we're just seeing it all fall wayside, man. The thing I love about at least what SmackDown's attempting to do is AJ is a true fighting champion. That is literally the show that AJ Styles has resurrected. That is AJ Styles' show. Dude, we are not seeing that. It is sad that on WWE Raw right now, the most prominent title is literally the IC title. Don't get me wrong. I love what we're seeing with the IC title storyline, everything like that. All right, so Deuce is 2K. Is it just me? The show ranks like this NXT, SmackDown, 205, and Raw. Nope, 1,000,000% agree. To the fullest, man. NXT does it right. That's what wrestling should be. especially with the storylines. Oh my God, do they do it so well? You cannot even follow NXT at all. Tune in to TakeOver and just be blown away. That's how good they are. That's what wrestling should be. SmackDown, they're doing things right now. We did go through a little spat where they're just making bad decisions, but now we're getting back to right with SmackDown. We're getting the right bookings. We're getting to where we want to be. I'm really excited about the Shinsuke knock and Randy Orton. Of course, I'm excited about Samoa Joe and AJ. But that's the problem with Raw is we have all this amazing talent on Raw, and why aren't we getting this from Raw and WWE Creative? That's what pisses me off. You are just wasting so much talent, so much talent. And the problem is you're wasting a lot of it by trying to push this Roman Reigns Brock storyline. And that's where it gets frustrating. I had two highlights to tonight. I liked the return of Ruby Riott. That was good. I knew it was going to be an upset, man. As soon as I seen the hooded character interfere with Sasha, I knew that was a wrap. I knew there was the upset, and I knew it was Ruby Riott, as I'm pretty sure we all did. So that was a decent part of the show. Another decent part of the show, crazily enough, I semi-enjoyed the Paul Heyman interview. People whine and say you can't compare NXT to Raw because it's new. It's for newcomers, but the past few years NXT has whooped. Oh, every pay-per-view. That's what people. Deuce, thank you for being so active on here, man. You've opened up this dialogue, and I absolutely love it because that's what I want this channel to be about. You are so right, man. You hit it. You hit the nail on the head, man. Over the last couple of years, they have done it so right. And I don't want to hear it's because it's newcomers or anything like that. No, it's not. It's because the show's booked correctly. What, do you think the whole Tommaso freaking Gargantuan situation is just because it's newcomers? No, it is because they booked this shit so damn well. I think Becky should win. Then Charlotte should steal her spot. Then she should turn and attack her. Oh, that would be good. I think that would actually wind up perfectly to start to build towards SummerSlam, maybe even Royal Rumble. I wouldn't mind. I would actually enjoy that. The part that I'm not enjoying is that Charlotte's in the match, but I'm hoping this is specifically to play in the storyline. Like they could do this so well, and Becky deserves it right now, man. Get the title on Becky. Man, Bobby's not only boring, man. If you watch that segment tonight, did it not sound like Bobby Lashley was sounding like a child with his comebacks? It was as if you said something to offend a little child, and they come back, "Oh, I don't like your hair. I don't like your feet. I don't like this and that." Like, this is ridiculous. I already knew the man was boring. You should hide him. Why is he doing promos? Why is he on the mic so much? Why is he not one of those dudes that just comes in, causes some ruckus, and leaves without saying a fucking word? Do you know how much better for his character that would specifically be? But that's once again, man, where we lack with the show. So, kicking off this review, man, the show kicks off with Kurt Angle announcing that Ronda's back. I'm cool with that. This is Lesnar. That's fine, man. But at that moment, I knew tonight was all about the Roman agenda and the Roman push. And that's what we damn near got from start to finish, it felt like. Oh, man. So we get an impromptu match between Corbin and Roman. The match itself, too fucking long, man. Kurt Angle is getting on my nerves. Fully agree, man. Having him damn near start every show is getting on my nerves. His bias is it's so clear, man. I just don't like it. And I know he's supposed to be the anti-Stephanie McMahon. But at this point, he's literally Stephanie McMahon, but on the opposite side of the spectrum. Both their voices, the second I hear it, irritates me. And I know we're supposed to love on Kurt because that is a legend. But yo, when you're fucking shit up, you're fucking shit up. We get the match. Shocker, man. Roman Reigns wins. This match actually goes on for like 20 fucking plus minutes, dude. I won't even lie. After the second commercial break, I was like, can you please get this done? I was over it. it was a wrap, man. Roman walks away a winner. Of course. How would you book it any other way with him going to face Brock? We have to push, you know. Roman is Superman. The dude who has literally 3 moves, and then he's got that shitty ass new move, the raindrop, where you're coming back in the ring. He wants to drop. Was great. No. I'm sorry, Mason. Hey, we're all entitled to our opinion, but I got to say the exact opposite on that one, man. But hey, we're all entitled to our opinion. For me, Raw was shit tonight, man. But we get Mojo after Roman wins. We get Mojo and Bobby Roode. The thing that pisses me off is they actually were starting to build Mojo on me, and I'm not a Mojo dude at all. I've never been. But they started building him on me with the intensity, the way he was looking when he would come out, the way his matches would progress, looked great. Tonight with Bobby Roode, thought it was an extremely slow match, man. And then I even noticed watching the matches, like at times, Mojo doesn't sell the move he's performing, man. He's very loose on his grip. It's clear as day. You are a Brock hater. GE is awesome. Bobby is awesome. I'm a Brock hater. Well, I love Brock when it comes to the UFC. And if you actually go back and watch my reviews, I don't hate what the WWE's done with Brock. I'm ready to move on and get the Roman agenda over. Hey, it's cool, Mason. We all have our own specifics and what we like. You feel Raw is better. I feel NXT blows it away. I feel Raw is the worst show out of all 4. And they continually book it every week, man. They don't even. Elias should be the intercontinental. He should at least be in the intercontinental picture at this moment. Instead, they just keep wasting this, man, throwing him with Bobby. Bobby in the ring is amazing. I like the work he does in a match. When it comes to his character, he has no charisma. He's boring on the mic. Man, after hearing his comebacks tonight, it was like a child yelling back at another child. I was over it, man. Elias goes for the attack on Lashley. Unfortunately, that doesn't pay off. Bobby gets the upper hand. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, once again, you have so much talent. Bobby is booked so wrong. He shouldn't talk. You should just let him come out, kick ass, and go. It's that simple. Shouldn't speak. He's just like Roman, man. Roman would be so much better if he just never spoke. He'd be amazing if he was a heel because his charisma specifically pushes towards a heel. I never look at Roman and think babyface. When I hear him speak and he tries to give like positive promos, things of that nature, he comes off as a heel. I understand what he does behind the scenes. He's an amazing man, personality-wise. I respect him. But when it comes to his promos, you got to let him go. Get him a mouthpiece or just let him go to kick ass. Or finally, just make the heel turn, dude. Just make the heel turn. Show would be so much better, man. Then we get who I think is the best tag team on Raw right now, which is AOP. And once again, for the 4th week in a row, we get them versus Titus Worldwide. This is where things suck, man. Why are these guys being treated like this? Why are we not booking them against different teams every week to continually build that grind, build the momentum for them getting the title? They should eventually get the title. Dude, I think they would finally bring respect back to the tag team division. Well, yeah, the way they're booking him is a joke. When you got to go 4 weeks in a row against Titus Worldwide, man, what the hell is that, dude? Like, it is just trash. And the whole way this started, and to see Apollo get the win last night. All I'm saying is, man, you're pulling another freaking WWE's pulling another Asuka. They're killing AOP's career before it even really gets banging on the main roster, dude. It's just a shame the way these guys are booked. Then we get the return of the KO show. I gotta say, the stage setup looked nice. I like that it wasn't in the ring. I like that it was off to the side. I thought that was very well done. I thought Braun coming out from under the ring was very retarded. I like the fact that Jinder wasn't able to get a single word in against KO the whole time because KO's just ran and rave him, ask a question, responds to his own question. I love that side of KO. But with that being said, man, the whole segment was just a joke. Braun coming out from under the stage was so fucking predictable after you heard the music and didn't see him appear. Surprise me. Do something crazy. I would have rather seen him come through the curtains behind than from under the freaking ring. Anyways, KO sets up a match for Jinder versus Braun. For you guys out there, we actually do a fantasy wrestling. Braun was my first pick, which looked good because he's got the Money in the Bank title. Unfortunately, you get negative points for losses. Why did he lose to Jinder again? I get it. I love the idea of KO just still in the briefcase. But yo, Jinder, that's a joke, man. Like, Braun better fucking cash in at SummerSlam. You better do something to make him feel like the monster still. Because I got to be honest, these last 2 weeks, I have not felt that man is a monster at all. Honestly, at this second, I hope KO takes the briefcase away from him at SummerSlam. Now, with that being said, I really hope he doesn't because we all know, man, Braun has worked hard. Braun's come a long way. He has the potential to do really big things, especially if you get the strap on him. So do all the people on. You need a show, highlight reel, cutting edge, peak show, Rollins, report, KO show, Ambrose Asylum, Misty. Touche on that. I mean, it started, damn, man. You got to take that back, man. Where would you start it? I started with the barbershop. That's probably like one of my favorite shows. That's really showing my age right there. But, man, I agree. It's oversaturation. And I actually did, we have these little segments called Pipe Bomb Wrestling Talk. I did it with my co-partner. He actually did an episode on its own, and it's called The Oversaturation of Wrestling. And he just talks about how it's oversaturation in so many different aspects. And that's one of the ones that he talks about. And I'm fully in agreement. I did like the fact that, like I said, they kept it away from the stage. The setup was pretty nice, man. But I'm with you, man. Everybody doesn't need this. This was a very corny build-up to what we've seen tonight. And it was a very shit ending, man. It's once again them making a nobody beat us. I don't want to say it like that, man. It's just a shame the way the Braun is being booked these last couple of weeks. I get it. KO's playing head games with them. I should really be entertained by that, but you're not selling it to me, especially not with Jinder. I don't even fucking know anymore, man. Then we had a part that I didn't care less about. I cared less about. I actually changed the channel for part of it. And that's the sit-down interview between Corey Graves and Roman Reigns. Okay, you're continuing this agenda. Like, it's just constantly all night. That's all tonight was about, was building Roman, the push for Roman. Tonight's show should be entitled Getting Roman Over. And it didn't work. That's the shittiest part for it all. It didn't work. After the interview, we're supposed to have a tag team matchup. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Dolph and Drew. It gets changed to a handicap match by Stephanie McMahon, which is the shitty thing, because I think if you were actually smart about that, you could have done this match much better and you could have saved it till SummerSlam. So you had at least had a stipulation. So we're not seeing the same old. I don't want to see a regular match between Rollins and Ziggler. We just seen it. There better be a stipulation on this, especially after a 30-minute Iron Man match. Shit, raise the stakes to 60. I don't give a shit. There just better be a stipulation. If this is just a regular match, you're really underselling these two. With that being said, I actually got to say, this is probably the least impressive I thought Drew McIntyre's looked in the ring the whole time he's been back in the WWE. Man, there's a move where Rollins is coming off the top rope for crossbody. Drew goes to catch him weird, like with his left arm over the top instead of, okay, whatever, you're trying something new. Ends up him spinning around, stumbling a little bit. They kind of drop. He tries to recover from there. It was just, I don't know, man. Sometimes just keep it within, just sometimes we appreciate quality over quantity. So Deuces shouts out, I am sick of the WWE. It's been building up for years, passing on the torch. Bullshit. Cena is not the future. Cena burnt. Cena buries up. Yep. Buries Damien, Sandow, Rusev, Bray, AJ, Nexus, CM Punk, RVD. Yo, and that's all facts. Like, how can we argue there? Yeah. Cena's, yeah. I don't know what torch there is to really pass on. I mean, and if they're expecting to pass it to Roman, you're going to drop it. So what are you going to do? Set the house on fire? Like, I don't know, man. Honestly, there are people on Raw right now that you could fully focus the show around, recover, and make it good again. I choose my words wisely. I don't think we get an instant great, but we could definitely get back to good. And it's just about the booking. For you guys out there, I love JD from NY206. That is my shit. That's my YouTube shit. And I think this man states it best. When, dude, they just need to get rid of all creative right now, hire everybody new. Start from scratch with people who actually know what the fuck they're doing. And I hear, like, I don't know, man, you could have people behind the scenes running this show so well. Like, why is Heyman just now getting signed to the creative team? Why hasn't he been there? Heyman has a great mind for the business. Oh my, yo, shout out to that. That is a fact. Not only that, let these women showcase themselves, man. So Deuces brings out a great point about pay-per-views, man. Have more than just one female pay-per-view match that is not a title match. Shit, it's been like this forever. Fully agreed. Oh my goodness. You have the most talent we've ever seen in wrestling history in the women's division. And you're just blowing it all by the wayside. It's always focused on the same 4 to 6 fucking people. And that's between 2 fucking shows. Why? Why, man? Why did you ruin this Becky and Sasha? You could have did this for no title. This would have been fire. Give them a grudge match. Give them a street fight match. Give them a no disqualification. Give them a pinfalls or falls count anywhere. Give these 2 ladies anything and they would have literally stole the show. But I think that's the problem. Deuces, you might even agree with me on this, man. We got the same damn blonde, like every time it's blonde champions after blonde champions. That's why I call this the golden era in reference to all the golden hair women we have. When we do get a woman that doesn't have golden hair, she maybe holds the title for a month at the longest, and then she's got the strap right back off her. That's what I'm sick of. They're only booking around these few, man, while you're just seeing women go to the wayside. That's why I don't want to see other women called up to the main roster. They are going to freaking waste them, man. Yo, that's a good one, man. And you know what that actually takes me back to? Once again, I'm going to show my age, man. So Deuce shouts out, why can't a woman challenge for the WWE title where in the title does it say it's men only? Yo, that actually reminds me back to, and I know this is funny and everybody thinks this era is a joke, but I actually thought it was a good concept that women could still get a shot. And that's what the hardcore title. Anybody could have won the title. Hell, Molly Holly had it for a minute. AK. That's crazy, dude. But I think that's a good idea, man. Now, I'd want it done right. I don't want to see these women fight Brock Lesnar. That would be ridiculous. But you give me like a Seth Rollins, maybe an AJ versus one of them, like somebody who I can know could do it. I wouldn't want to see a Shinsuke. To be honest, Shinsuke is so strong. Like his style is so strong. I'd be terrified for that woman. I'd be afraid she could knock the shit out because he might catch one of them Kinshasas on accident. Woo! that's a wrap, man. But I think something with AJ, somebody like that, you could do that phenomenal. But it's once again, you got to build that division back up. Right now, that division shit, man. On both shows. On both shows, I'm not going to take away from Alexa Bliss. I do enjoy Alexa Bliss. It's just, yo, it's on repeat. We've seen this forever. On Mela, yo, Mela is not money to me, players. Like, she got to go, man. There are way better women out there than Mela. On your show alone, blonde chicks, holy shit, don't get me started. Naomi should have gotten better. These blondes, Vince has a. That's exactly what I'm saying to a T. See, man, I'm so happy you tuned in tonight, Deuces. That's nice to see that somebody sees the same shit that I see, man. Because that's the shit that frustrates me, man. That's what actually has me worried that somehow we're not going to see Becky touch the belt. It's either going to be Mela or it's going over to Charlotte, which is a shame, man. Like, Becky's been kicking ass. She deserves it. And I think if anybody, Becky can really do something for this women's division and take it to new platforms. But they got to do this, man. They got to want to do this. And you're right, man. And I think that's the problem is they get to the big show. Vince is like, I'm Vince McMahon. You're fucking hot. Let's push you to the top. You're not blonde, girl. So we'll push you a little bit, but you don't get the higher echelon. Like, and it's just a shame, man. So honestly, at SummerSlam, even though I want to see Becky win it, I think we are definitely going to see Carmella walk away with it. Moving on with the show, man. We get the B team coming out with their new music. I guess it was pretty cool for the B team. They got the generic shirts. I enjoy that. They're kind of a generic team. I don't mind that. And they got some high school sounding background music with fans chanting, "Go B team, go." Like, I guess it was interesting. The match itself is the B team versus the Revival. The match itself, really nothing to write home about. There wasn't even a winner. I did like the finish, at least with the Destroyer of the Worlds coming out and then being on both sides, replacing each one's partner. I thought that was pretty cool. This sets up a 3-way tag match for the championship next week between the Deleters of World, the B team, and the Revival. Can I just say, why are you booking this on Raw? Okay, so you're going to book it on Raw and then make me see it again at SummerSlam, and I bet you it's not going to be no different. So, wasted opportunity, man. That's what the WWE is kind of known for now. Now we get an interview with Paul Heyman, man, and I hopped on Twitter after the Heyman interview, and Bubba said I would not be surprised if it was because Sable gave Vince a good time. I don't doubt it at all. I've heard Alexa Bliss is also, yeah, she partakes in the locker room. But man, going into this, Heyman looked like he hadn't been asleep. He hadn't shaved. He looked like he was going through hell with the situation with Brock Lesnar. Looked like he was going to cry, man. And there was a few points in the interview where I thought he was going to cry. But once again, man, this is a master at work. This is probably one of the best mouthpieces we've seen in this generation, period. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to do a pipe bomb video on top mouthpieces and see where I'd really rank him. But, Heyman delivers. And every time Renee was awkward. Got to agree with that. I think that's why it delivered so well, though, is because it made you feel so awkward. Renee would ask him, like, what you wouldn't see as sensible, like, really offending questions. And the way he would take it and respond and how pitiful he looked, to be honest with you. I think they did a pretty good job selling it. Now, with me saying that, this leads me to my outcome at SummerSlam. And I know I'm going to say this right now, but, Heyman's turning on Brock Lesnar. I think we've all seen this, so it's not a shocker. But I just want to throw this out there that, we are seeing the turn at SummerSlam. And the funniest thing is, we had heard about this before WrestleMania, that Paul was going to turn on Brock, and then we might possibly see him be the new mouthpiece for Roman, trying to continue that Roman agenda. That is exactly what we're going to see. Brock, farewell, man. I'm actually glad to get this title off you. For the longest, I actually didn't mind it. maybe after you do your UFC thing, you can come back and actually maybe if you fucking ever felt like it, work full time and be a champion we can actually fucking watch. It'll be nice to have the championship back on the show, but you know what that means, guys. Hell of a lot more Roman main events. So as if we weren't already over him now, woo! Yeah. Yeah, shit. The shit I really want to say sometimes when I talk about Roman. It's not that I hate Roman, man. I hate the way he's booked. I don't hate him as a person. I don't even know the man. From everything I see, he does good actions. From what I hear, he's a good father. So this has nothing to do with that. But him, his promos, his work in the ring, the raindrop, the weakest move. I thought Cena coming off the top rope with the leg drop was bad. Seeing this dude do it in the ring, while you're whoever approved that move should just be fired. I didn't mean it was bad when Renee asked if Brock was not your client. Would you be? He says he known him for years and has a good relationship. Yeah, and I mean, I don't. It kind of. They touched home on that. They got real personal. I felt with that. I definitely felt some of his responses were actually personal responses and not just for the promo itself. Damn. That's perfect. That's a great thing to say right there. And that's true, man. Just because you are good on the mic doesn't make you a better wrestler. Not at all. Not at all. And the funniest thing is I don't like Lesnar on the mic. I think Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece was the perfect thing, but I love seeing him in the ring. And the shittiest thing is we all know he has a limited moveset because he's so big and he's so powerful. But I never get bored with his matches, man. The agenda. All right, let's just get the agenda started, get it over. All right, man. It is, we are getting real close to the launch of Madden 19. So we are going to finish this up with talking about the return of Ruby Riott. It was Bayley versus Sasha, Sarah Logan versus Liv Morgan. What do you want me to say about the match? Wasn't shit. At one point, Sarah Logan does throw Bayley into the turnbuckle, and she hits the second turnbuckle. And for a split second, man, I was like, damn, what if she got a concussion right there? But, of course, she probably didn't. Thought the move looked pretty intense. Outside of that, man, I wasn't interested in the match itself. It all really just built to the return of Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott comes back in all black. Man, honestly, originally when I seen it from the back, I was thinking of CM Punk. I was thinking of CM Punk when he showed up. What the fuck were they called? With Gallows. Damn, Straight Edge. Yeah, man, I thought it was that shit, dude. It was crazy, but it was nice to see Ruby back. I gotta say, man, seeing her back again, she looks damn good, man. She looks damn good. I'm excited to see her back in the ring, and maybe I won't have to see him so much of the rest of the Riot Squad. All right, so Deuces said some examples, Bliss, Carmella, Enzo. Yep, that's a fact, though. At least Bliss tries, though, man. She tries. I don't even think Carmella tries, dude. Enzo, damn, that boy could sell a fucking fight, man. But you're right, man. I don't think Cena's a good wrestler, though. I don't think anybody's ever thought that. But the way he delivers a promo, the way he sells a big match, I mean, the man does do some shit. But and then he also says, let's be honest, Bobby is a good wrestler, but if he was not the glorious gimmick, he would not be this over. I gotta agree, man. But the shitty thing for me is I want to get rid of babyface Bobby. Like, I don't want to. We're talking about Rude on this one, right? Obviously. I want to get rid of babyface Bobby Roode. I want him to go back to the heel gimmick. I love narcissistic Bobby Roode. I hate to say narcissistic because it reminds people of the narcissist, and nobody wants to think about Lex Luger. But dude, then we get the worst segment of the night, and it's to close the fucking night, man. Charlie interviews Alicia Fox and Alexa Bliss. It was literally a snore train. When Alicia Fox hopped on the mic, I gotta say, that was some of the worst talking. And she's been around literally forever, since I think I was in high school, for fuck's sake. And she is so bad on the mic still to this day, dude. Like, what are these guys doing, man? That shit was a joke. I hate it when people say Cena sells merch. Back in 2011, Punk was thing breaking Cena. Yo, Punk is the oh shit. I won't even lie. I am the guy every 2 to 3 weeks. I literally go on YouTube and watch the pipe bomb over and over because that's how fucking good that was. CM Punk is glorious. I will be honest with you. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all in tickets when they came out, man. They just went so fast. But yo, if the rumors, even the week of, keep speaking up that Punk will be at All In, even if not in the match, just to make an appearance in the ring and talk, yo, I will find a scout ticket and make my way to Chicago. It's only a 10-hour fucking drive anyways, man. Cena's the shit, man. Not Cena. CM Punk's the shit. I've never been a Cena dude. I've always been a Randy Orton guy, man. Like, I'm a heel kind of guy. Heel Randy Orton is one of the best there is. Babyface Randy Orton is the snooze fucking best. So when people are always, when we were coming up, there would always be the battle of Cena versus Orton, man. It was always Orton, man. There was not even a comparison to me. For me, Cena's just a face. He's a new version of Hulk Hogan. That's all he is. Let's be honest. He's a big dude, attracted to the ladies, can star in movies, very charismatic, great on the mic. He's Hulk Hogan. It's that simple. Like, because I've never been a Hogan dude either. I've always seen that side of Hogan. I'm a Bret Hart guy. I think Bret was the greatest ever. I don't care what anybody says. Yo, he's the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. Of course, we're going to see improved wrestling. But with that being said, man, like, I'm not a Cena dude. So I'm with you, man. I think CM Punk literally carried the WWE for the longest outside of with the children. The way Cena handles the children, it's the Make-A-Wish, man. Let's be honest, man. The things he does with Make-A-Wish just literally only adds to this aura about John Cena. I don't know. I give him respect to that, but when you step in that square circle, that's a whole different picture. So we get the snooze fest from Charlie. Then we get Ronda Rousey to the rescue to break this shit up, man. She's gonna have her match with Alicia Fox. First off, I like what Ronda's doing. I just wish they get that leather jacket off her. I think she looks retarded coming out with the leather jacket walking down. I think she would just look badass with no jacket, with that stroll and that pissed off look on her face. Dude, by the time this match came on, it was like 9:04. So there's only a couple minutes. So there's really no match itself. Ending comes real quick. The ending was literally the best part of the match itself. Ronda looks right at Alicia Bliss in the eyes, describes what she's doing as she's putting on the armbar to Ronda Rousey. And the reason I enjoyed that so much is I've been following Ronda for a long time, like right before she came to the UFC. But she had said about her first match with Misha Tate when she broke Misha's arm. She's like, yo, I was applying the armbar. She knew every transition I was doing. She knew exactly what was coming next. It was her decision not to tap, and that's why her arm broke. And literally, while she's describing that to Alexa Bliss, that's all I could think, man. Outside of that, man, there was a horrible attack where you watch Natalya watch Alexa Bliss continually coming and then finally hit Ronda when she could have clearly stopped it. I am praying to God two things. Ronda doesn't get the title at SummerSlam just because I think it's too early. I don't want to see the title on her yet. Unfortunately, that means it stays on Bliss, but hopefully we can get this on Bliss ASAP. But what I want to see at SummerSlam is Natty finally show her jealousy and be the one to cost Ronda that match. And that builds us a story with Ronda. Natty gets Ronda away from the title picture, so there's not that shit over everybody's head to get her the belt on her. And I think we could do good things from there. But with that being said, guys, it is 9:53 my time. Madden 19 drops in 7 minutes. I'm hopping off here. Gonna take a quick break, head over to Twitch, start streaming that live. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. If I don't, I will be back tomorrow with the normal Tuesday Night SmackDown review. But until then, as always, take names, kick ass, and peace, guys. Hey, Deuces 2K, thank you for being so active. I can't appreciate it enough. I hope I see you again.